Hello there, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your weekly love reading for this week of October 27th to November 2nd. Keep in mind that time is fluid, and this is your channel, Pisces. Stick around towards the end. I will be getting each zodiac signs, feelings, and actions towards you for the week. So your overall energy for love this week, Pisces, is inner peace. All right, so your focus is on how you are feeling. Your inner peace, your sense of calm, not feeling anxious, not feeling nervous, not feeling like you are overthinking. You are prioritizing your peace. And if somebody brings you peace, then that's great. If somebody is not bringing you peace, then you may decide to detach and focus on yourself. When this card comes out, it's a really strong sense of inner growth and evolution. Some of you Pisces are staying single specifically to work on yourself, your evolution, and finding more peace inside. So it does look like there is an emphasis on a harmonious energy. Pisces, if something makes you feel good, then you feel good. But if something does not make you feel that good, if something is constantly stressing you out or causing you the need to overthink and be fearful, then it's probably going to feel better off and you focusing on yourself. So this is being highlighted for you this week. Let's see why and get some more details. We have understanding. We have tribe and fifth dimension. All right, so your spiritual team is helping you out with your love life in this moment. A lot of you are having dreams, you're receiving signs and synchronicities, and you're understanding them this week. If you had to let go of somebody or detach, or possibly you're in the process of being open to love, but not too sure when it's coming around, you may definitely be getting some downloads around this time, where your spirit team is like, hey, Pisces, just focus on your inner peace. Focus on your inner calm energy. Because some of you Pisces may have been in some past cycles in your life where you were stressing yourself out. And you may be coming into that understanding around this time with getting understanding that when we sit in energies of being pessimistic, or if we sit in energies of being stressed out or allowing things to phase us very easily, then that's what we're putting out there into the universe. So say you used to be a Piscean energy who was very anxious with love, very fearful with love. You are going to align to an individual that amplifies that energy, that amplifies the fear, that amplifies the anxiety. When you focus on your inner peace and being calm and harmonious in your own energy, you align with somebody who is also going to bring you peace. So if you are in a relationship and you're like, how do I get this dynamic to shift? This is how you shift it. By focusing on your peace first, by focusing on your energy. So let's see, we have very general oracle coming through. So let's get your tarot out and get some details. What's coming, the overall energy for love for you this week is the Hierophant. So learning, there it is. Learning specific lessons. And the Hierophant loves to bless the union when it has learned and evolved. If you see in this card, there are two keys down below where there are two people kind of being brought into the Hierophant's world, unlocking the next level with these keys. So there could definitely be a sense of you doing that on your own and or in a connection. What's coming your way is the Two of Pentacles. So some of you single Pisces may have more than one option around this time. Your influence for love is the Three of Swords. Yes, I feel like that's what you are healing. This Three of Swords energy, that's what you are focusing on healing. What's unexpected for love this week is the Strength card. Yeah. So you may be surprising yourself of how much more strength you have. You know, difficulties don't stop in life. we just get stronger and more capable at dealing with them. Your advice is the Six of Swords, and your outcome for love is the Ace of Wands. Okay, so it does look like there is a new path forward. It could come in as a feeling of a blessing, especially with the Hierophant being your overall energy for love this week. You do have the Two of Pentacles of what's coming your way. So some of you Pisces may not actually be that focused on love in this moment. You may be busy, you may have things going on, you may be planning for certain things. And here comes this Ace of Wands while you are overwhelmed with other things. Possibly trying to find your peace in other areas of your life at the same time. Like I said, you have this Three of Swords here, which I feel like is your influence. And no matter what with the inner peace energy, you're working on how to heal specific pain and how to alchemize this energy, especially the Three of Swords with the Strength card. That's like alchemizing a painful situation into something favorable for you. And that's exactly what this Ace of Wands is. So could be a new person that you are meeting this week, a new connection, a new spark being formed, and a current connection for some of you. You know, with the way the combination of cards is coming through, you may hear from somebody who hurt you. That could also be why you have inner peace as guidance. Let's see, the Hierophant and your overall energy with the Nine of Swords. Yeah, so the universe, spirit is here to alleviate your sense of stress. Alleviate your sense of anxious and anxiety about love or this connection. Two of Pentacles of what's coming your way with the High Priestess, another number 2. And the Hermit. Yeah. So Pisces, you're having a good time focusing on yourself. You're having a good time. And you may have to make some decisions about coming out of hermit mode, giving more people your time and energy, or giving this person some time and energy. On the Three of Swords, on your influence, we have the Devil and the Six of Swords. So I feel like for a lot of you Pisces, you may have gone into hermit mode with an intention to avoid getting hurt. But with the Six of Swords coming in as your influence clarified by the Knight of Wands, something is happening for you this week where you just feel more courageous and opening up to love, right? The Devil to the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is an energy that's moving away from something, right? And the Six of Swords is also in your advice. So moving away from the fear of opening up your heart, and moving towards the Knight of Wands, the energy of feeling courageous and confident and not scared of love. So it looks like this week you're moving out of an energy of possible fear and uncertainty and avoidance to opening up. And you're opening up in a stronger way, in a possible more controlled way, with the Strength card as unexpected, with the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. So, you know what I feel like for some of you Pisces here? You're on the road to healing. You're on the road to inner peace. Something or someone may have stressed you out. I do feel like what's unexpected could be that as you are forgetting about someone or healing from a certain situation, I feel like they may try to reach out to you. But you may actually see that you have way more control over the situation than you did in the past, right? Because if this person's reaching out to you, then guess who has the control to respond? You. So I feel like you are not as phased. You are not feeling as stressed over things. And it looks like specifically for love, like not allowing things to phase you as much. And that could be an unexpected feeling for you. But I do feel with now that clarification there, that if there was somebody that you had to like re-find your peace from, they may try to come in and you may actually be very surprised that you are stronger in handling it than maybe you once were when the hurt initially happened. Six of Swords as your advice with the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Yeah. So this is an advice of saying that relationship that's amazing, that is harmonious, that's stable and happy will be worth your weight. And if you are connecting to this person this week, it's going to feel like it was worth the wait. And your outcome with this Ace of Wands, with the King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, all right, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, Pisces, I feel like you're in the position of saying, all right, here's this Ace of Wands, here's this reach out, here's this potential person trying to come back in or new person. Some of you may have two, but you are more in the power position here, where it does look like you are a lot more detached than usual, a lot more stable in your own energy. And with the Two of Wands, you're like, I'll choose what to do. And the Eight of Wands. So it definitely could be, this is my combination of initiating a conversation or some type of spark. So a lot of you Pisces may be like, you know what? No, you're not going to get any of my energy. I'm going to choose the new path forward and see what else is out there. And you will find something new, something expansive, something that is passionate and feels good for you. So I feel like for a lot of you Pisces, there could have been somebody that you had to cut off or detach from them hurting you in whatever way, shape, or form. Do I feel like there is a possibility that this person does try to come in this week? Yes. But I do feel like there is a new person here as well that could be, I get a like worth the wait energy for this person. Definitely a worth the wait vibe. So in terms of zodiac signs in your spread, Pisces, that could be around you or in your chart, you have Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Capricorn, Leo. So we are now going to look into each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. Take what resonates with this portion as well and leave the rest behind. Let's get their actions now. Yeah, I really like this unexpected position because it looks like something is happening for you this week that's going to surprisingly show you how much stronger you have gotten. So, let's see. Here we go to the all signs portion. Pisces, we have Aries towards you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. And the Seven of Pentacles. Could be a waiting period between you and an Aries. It was their fault, but they blamed you for something. And with the Seven of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands, the waiting period could be coming to an end. And with the Nine of Cups, there could be some wish fulfillment you are receiving from an Aries around this time or this week after some type of waiting period. And or some of you could actually be meeting a new Aries after some waiting period for love in general. We have Taurus with I know I messed up everything and the Seven of Cups. So Taurus is pretty confused and up in the air and how to heal and move forward with you. They may have treated you like an option and that caused things to be ruined between the two of you. Taurus could also be fantasizing about you as well. And with the Page of Swords, they're keeping an eye on you from a distance. If the Page of Swords does decide to take action, it would be like a minimal, possibly indirect type of action where they may like decide to ask you a question that has to do with something that maybe only you two are aware of. But sometimes the Page of Swords doesn't take action, but you may receive some insight that a Taurus is keeping an eye on you. Gemini, finding out the truth crushed me, and the Knight of Pentacles. So Gemini is trying to be patient with this connection. Something hurt their feelings in whatever way, shape, or form. And with the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, it does look like a Gemini may have an apology for you. And or they want this connection to grow and be stable in the physical. And that could be why they feel the need to go a little bit slower. But the Page of Pentacles is an offer. So could be receiving an offer from a Gemini to get together, to plan to see each other. Could also be an apology. Could also be a reset energy. Next up is Cancer. I don't react when people mention you, and the Six of Pentacles. So people are bringing you up to Cancer, but they are not necessarily saying anything. With the Six of Pentacles coming through, you may have felt breadcrumbed by a Cancer, and you felt like you were giving more than they were giving to you. But with the Ten of Cups here, it does look like Cancer does want to have a sense of happiness with you. They just may not be sure exactly how to receive that in this moment or to get that type of vibe in the connection, but they may try to work for it this week. Leo, I am grateful for the spiritual lesson and the Eight of Swords. So some of you are overthinking a connection between you and Leo. Eight of Swords is an energy that is thinking of like worst case scenario. And although Leo is grateful for what they have learned from you or the lessons involved in the connection, with the High Priestess to the Eight of Swords and the Two of Wands, it looks like there could be a separation between the two of you or just some type of withdrawn energy. Pisces, your card did come out here with the High Priestess. So some of you are withdrawn towards a Leo, moving on, choosing a new path forward, possibly because they caused some type of stress or overthinking. But Leo is grateful for what they've learned from you, but there does look like there is some type of disconnect, at least for this week. Next up is Virgo. I feel you leaving me behind, and the Three of Cups. So Virgo feels like you are moving on, dating other people, not that interested. And with the Three of Cups here, Virgo wants to reconcile, get back together with you. Page of Cups, send you a message, possible apology. So Virgo feels like you're leaving them behind, and they're definitely going to try to get that to not happen here. Libra, I knew exactly what I was doing, and the King of Pentacles. So Libra wants to show you that they could be stable. You could be dealing with a Libra who is focusing very strongly on their work, career, finance, but they do want to show you that they could be stable for the connection. And with the Ace of Swords coming in, new communication or new conversations between you and a Libra. Could also be meeting a new Libra around this time or exchanging like contact information, like phone number, email, stuff like that. Scorpio, you came closer than anyone, and the Seven of Swords. So Scorpio may have kept you at a distance for a reason that they were not making that obvious. So you may have dealt with a Scorpio that you felt like was avoiding certain things in the connection, specifically avoiding their feelings. So Scorpio is indicating that they let you closer than they let anybody else, but they still lack emotional depth and possibly emotional openness. Sagittarius, just being near you is intoxicating, and the Empress. So Sagittarius wants to move this connection forward. They want to grow with you. They want to see where this can go in terms of nurturing the connection towards a stable relationship. And they do want to be near you. So Empress energy is physical energy. So could you find yourself in the presence of a Sagittarius this week because they are wanting that. Could also be getting married to one or feel like that could happen between the two of you. Next up is Capricorn. We need to let each other go, and Judgment. So this is slightly contradictive. King of Swords. All right. So Capricorn feels like you two need to let each other go, and with Judgment to the King of Swords, I feel like for some of you Pisces, you may feel the same way. You may feel like Capricorn Judgment would be like learning from the past. So some of you may feel like a Capricorn just hasn't learned or hasn't grown or hasn't evolved to be in alignment with you opening up your heart to them. So I feel like they feel that way, and you probably feel the same way here. All right, next up is Aquarius. I remember every detail of that day, and the Tower. So a surprise coming in from an Aquarius here. The Tower to the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So it could be in a surprise offer coming in from a Aquarius. An offer of commitment, an offer of stability. Maybe an offer to be exclusive. It could be a surprising proposal as well if you are in a relationship with one. But expect a surprise from an Aquarius. Could also meet a new Aquarius that takes you by surprise. And lastly, we have Pisces. Towards you, Pisces. I hide behind material things, and the Six of Wands. So your Pisces may actually gift you something this week. They may be doing that on purpose to give to the connection. Others of you, a Pisces, may be trying to make something up to you with gifts. They may be hiding behind materialistic things as well as like career, finance, excuses. But the Six of Wands is a very positive card. So it looks like there is going to be victory here between you and fellow Pisces, receiving attention, giving attention, feeling acknowledged, valued, and seen, possibly after a moment of not feeling that way. But let's make sure everyone's out here for you, Pisces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, Pisces. Thank you for being here and for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you do not lose the channel. And I'll see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now, Pisces.